Hi everybody, I am going to discuss vector processing. Subject is computer architecture. Vector processing, vector processor. Vector processor topics is vector processing, advantages, application of vector processing, advantage of a serial processing, mathematical problem, vector processing, vector instructions, so many things to be covered in this video. First of all, what is vector processing? There is a class of computation. There is a class of computational. There is a class of computational problems. There is a class of computational problem that they are beyond the capabilities of conventional computers. They are beyond the capability of conventional computers. There is a class of computational problem that they are beyond the capabilities of conventional computer. These problems are specified by the fact that they require a vast number of computation that will take a conventional computer mean our day-to-day use computer like desktop computer or host computers or any machines. That will take a conventional computer days or even weeks to complete. There is a class of computational problem that are beyond the capabilities of conventional computer. These problems are specified by the fact they require a vast number of computation that will take a conventional computer days or even weeks to complete. আমাদের নর্মাল কম্পিউটার যে কম্পিউটার আমরা ডে বাই ডে লাইফে ইউজ করি সেই কম্পিউটারে কিছু প্রবলেম আছে যে প্রবলেমগুলো যদি আমরা কম্পিউটারকে সলভ করে দিই যেখানে প্রচুর অ্যামাউন্ট অফ ডেটা ক্যালকুলেশন করা দরকার থাকে, মাল্টিপ্লিকেশন অফ হিউজ নাম্বারস থাকে, ফ্লোটিং পয়েন্ট ক্যালকুলেশন, অ্যারিথমেটিক ক্যালকুলেশন থাকে, সেই ক্যালকুলেশন যদি আমরা করতে দিই তো সেই ক্যালকুলেশন যতই ফাস্ট কম্পিউটার প্রসেসর স্পিড থাকুক সেগুলো করতে সময় নিয়ে নেয়, এবং ডেজ অনেক দিন লেগে যায় বা অনেক সপ্তাহ লেগে যেতে পারে. Such kind of problem can be solved by vector processing. So vector processing is a high-speed computer system capability, high-speed problem-solving capabilities. Now, what are the application of vector processing? In many scientific and engineering application, the problems can be formulated. The problem can be formulated in terms of vectors and matrices, that tends to vector processing. So vector processing is a fast processing calculation. In many scientific and engineering applications, the problems that can formulated in terms of vectors and matrices, it leads to vector processing. তো যে প্রবলেমগুলো ডে ইভেন উইকস লাগে সেই প্রবলেমসগুলো ভেক্টর প্রসেসর, ইটস লাইক এ সুপার কম্পিউটার ক্যাপাবিলিটিস ওই সেই প্রসেসের ক্যালকুলেটরগুলো নর্মাল কম্পিউটার যে হাই স্পিড কম্পিউটার যে ক্যালকুলেশন করা হচ্ছে তাকেই বলা হয় ভেক্টর প্রসেসর, এবং ভেক্টর প্রসেসর উইথ দ্য হেল্প অফ ভেক্টরস অ্যান্ড ম্যাট্রিসেস। What are the application of vector processor? The applications of vector processor. Application of vector processor. Number one, there are many application. Number one, long range weather forecasting. Long range weather forecasting. Number two, petroleum exploration. Petroleum exploration. Petroleum exploration. Number three, medical diagnosis. Medical diagnosis. যখন আমরা মেডিকেল ট্রিটমেন্টে আমাদের হিউজ অ্যামাউন্ট অফ ডেটা অ্যাভেলেবেল আছে, সেখান থেকে আমার কোনো টেস্ট, কোনো এখন করোনা ভাইরাসের জন্য যদি কোনো হিউজ অ্যামাউন্ট অফ পপুলেশনের মধ্যে থেকে টেস্ট ক্যালকুলেশন করতে হয়, হিউজ ফার্স্ট ক্যালকুলেশন সুপার কম্পিউটার ফ্যাসিলিটি নিলে আমাদের খুব তাড়াতাড়ি ডায়াগনোসিসে পসিবল হয়। তো মেডিকেল ডায়াগনোসিস হিউজ অ্যামাউন্ট অফ স্যাম্পলকে যদি আমাদের টেস্ট করতে হয়, কুইকলি ইমার্জেন্সিতে সার্ভিস দিতে হয়, তখন আমাকে সুপার কম্পিউটারের হেল্প নিতে হবে। দ্যাট ইজ ভেক্টর প্রসেসিং ক্যাপাবিলিটিস। পেট্রোলিয়াম এক্সপ্লোরেশন, একটা বিশাল এলাকা জুড়ে মাটির তলায় যে পরিমাণ পেট্রোল থাকতে পারে বা অ্যাভেলেবেল আছে কি নেই সেটা ক্যালকুলেট এক্সামিনেশন করা, পুরো কনসেপ্টটা পেট্রোলিয়াম এক্সপ্লোরেশন। নেক্সট, আর্টিফিশিয়াল ইন্টেলিজেন্স। আর্টিফিশিয়াল ইন্টেলিজেন্স, mapping of human genome, artificial intelligence and an expert system, image processing. These are the vital application of vector processor. So vector processors are used in long range weather forecasting, petroleum exploration to check whether there is an petroleum availability in the soil or not. Medical diagnosis to check the medical diagnosis to check the virus availability or to check the detect the virus capacity. When artificial intelligence such as in robot or any system where artificial intelligence can be used, expert system, and there is image processing. So these are the application of vector processing. Vector processor কখন দরকার হবে? যখন আমাকে হিউজ অ্যামাউন্ট অফ ডেটা, যে ডেটাটা কম্পিউটারে নর্মাল কম্পিউটারে দিলে সেটা ডেজ ইভেন উইকস লেগে যেতে পারে, সেই ক্যালকুলেশনগুলো যার থ্রু দিয়ে হয় সেটা বলা হয় ভেক্টর প্রসেসর। ভেক্টর প্রসেসর ইজ এ high speed computer system. Vector processor is a very high speed computer system. Seymour Cray. Cray is the father of, Seymour Cray is the father of vector processor processing. And there is a supercomputer. There is a supercomputer with vector processing capability. Name as Cray 1. Scientist Cray এটা ডেভেলপ করেছিল, তার নাম অনুযায়ী সুপার কম্পিউটারের নাম দেওয়া হচ্ছে Cray 1. তো Cray 1 is one of the popular supercomputer that is based on vector processing capability. Seymour Cray is the father of vector processor. The diagram of vector computer. This is a simple concept through which we can understand how it operates. This is the diagram of vector computer. There is a high speed main memory for fast calculation. High speed main memory. This is very high speed main memory. There is an instruction processing unit. For vector capability, there is a vector processor, vector instruction. So there is a vector processing unit, IPU. IPU to process the instructions. It goes to scalar registers, and move to the scalar vector. These are the pipe 1, pipe 2 for the scalar calculation. It's the pipe N. This is scalar product. Now vector access controller. There is a vector access controller. Vector access controller to control the access facilities from the main. Instruction processing unit and the vector access controller. The output of the vector processing unit is connected to vector instruction controller. Is used to control the instruction generated by the system, and that instruction controller forward the instruction to the vector product. This is the pipe 1, pipe 2 pipe N. This is pipe N, M suppose, and this is pipe N. This is scalar product and this is vector product. And there is a vector register. There is a scalar register. There is a vector register. There is to hold the instructions and supply to the vector product. Vector instruction, the output of the vector instruction move to vector register and it supplied to the pipeline. Vector processor controller is connected to vector registers. The output of the vector instruction controller, the output of the vector instruction goes to the vector access controller. And the diagram, the overall diagram is known as vector computer. There is a high speed computer, there is a high speed main memory, there is instruction processing unit, there is instruction processing unit, there is a scalar registers and goes to the scalar product. This instruction goes to the scalar product. Instruction processing unit decide whether it goes to the scalar or scalar register or whether it goes to vector register. To move to the vector register, there is a vector instruction controller that control the instruction before goes to vector register. Vector instruction controller connected to 3 devices. One is a vector access controller, another is vector registers. The output of the vector instruction goes to 3 area. One is vector access controller, goes to vector access controller, another is goes to pipeline, that is scalar vector product. This is vector product, this is scalar product, and this vector register supply the data to the vector product. So vector product is used to calculate the vector instruction, scalar product is used to calculate the scalar instruction. And instruction processing unit decide whether the instruction goes to scalar register or whether it goes to vector instruction controller. There is a vector access controller to access the memory. There is instruction processing unit to access the memory also. So vector access controller provide the all facilities to the vector product, and instruction processing unit generate the scalar register that goes to scalar. So this is a very high speed memory because many instructions there to calculate thousand instructions at a time. So there we need a very high speed main memory, and there's that main memory provide connected to the instruction processing unit, that is IPU. Instruction processing unit decide whether the instruction is based on scalar or vectors. If it is based on scalar, then it goes to scalar registers, and they are bidirectional because we can access and store the data simultaneously. Scalar register provide the pipeline system. In case of there is a vector access controller to control the everything based on vector operation. So there is a vector access controller that connect the all operation vector of instruction. There is a vector instruction controller to provide the instruction to the vector product, and there is a vector instruction register to hold the calculations. So this is the overall diagram of vector computer. So this diagram is a complicated diagram, but very interesting and systematic approach. suppose we have to perform the vector operation and scalar operation. So this is suppose scalar registers. This is scalar registers, and scalar registers consist of separate register for separate instruction. R1, R0, suppose R0, R1, R2, dot dot dot, suppose R15. Many registers. So these are for scalar registers. One register for one instructions, one operand, the calculation. So this is scalar registers. In case of vector registers, this is vector registers. This is vector registers. It consists of many instructions. V0 to V15. These are the vectors. Every vectors consist of many instructions, and these are the memory locations. 1, 2, 3 dot dot. V vector. This is vector length. V of VLR max. Vector instruction VLR length -1. Start from 0. That's why length is -1. The full form of VLR is vector length registers. Vector length registers. So this is the length of the vectors. So this is the first calculation technique in scalar registers. This is slow calculation vectors. We can calculate many data at simultaneously. We can perform many operations at a time. So these are the vector registers. Now the operations. Suppose there is a scalar operation. This is one is register R1, data of R1, and this is the register R2. These are added together, and we get the result of R3. That's mean add R1, R2, we get the result of R3. So this is the scalar operation where we can store the result of addition of R1 and R2, then a result back to the R3. This is a scalar operation, and this is simple step-by-step sequential process. Can perform this way. And in case of vector, suppose this is a V1, it consists of many data, and another is vector consists of many data. This V2 vectors next added together, they are added simultaneously. All vectors are added simultaneously. So addition is performed, many calculation is performed simultaneously, and store the result to the V3. And there is a instruction. This is a data calculated together, and let's store the V3. So vector, in case of vector processing, this is scalar operation. It's a vector operation, scalar operation done by one instruction to another instruction in vector. Many operation performed simultaneously. That is vector. V, add V. This is a vector instruction. Separate instruction is generated for vector processor. Add V, and the result of V1 and V2 added together, and produced to V3. So this is the simple concept through which we can identify scalar operation and identify vector operation. So vector operation is one of the fastest calculation technique we can perform by vector arithmetic. These are added together simultaneously, and we get the result. So this is a fast calculation technique. So we need high speed memory. So vector process is a CPU design. So this is a CPU design. A vector processor is a CPU design where the instruction set, there are different instructions for vector processor, where the instruction set include operation that can perform mathematical operation, on a set of, যেটা আমরা আগে দেখলাম একটু আগে, অনেক সেট অফ ডেটা অনেক ভেক্টরকে পরপর অ্যাড করে V3 পাচ্ছি, সেটা পারফর্ম ম্যাথমেটিক্যাল অপারেশন অন মাল্টিপল ডেটা elements simultaneously. So these are very fast calculation, mathematical instructions are there simultaneously. So a vector processor is a CPU design where the instructions set include the operation that can perform mathematical operation on multiple data elements simultaneously. So this is the fast calculations technique. This is the fast calculation technique through which we can get the result simultaneously and quickly to provide the instruction. it is a type of fast calculation. So it is based on supercomputing facilities. So now the vector instruction format. Now the vector instruction field, vector instructions, these are the questions. Separate questions can be there. ভেক্টর ইনস্ট্রাকশন ফিল্ড, এটা একটা আলাদা কোশ্চেন। আমরা এখান থেকে কী পাচ্ছি, হোয়াট ইজ ভেক্টর প্রসেসর পেলাম ফার্স্টে, তারপর অ্যাপ্লিকেশন ভেক্টর প্রসেসর, স্কেলার প্রসেসর, ডিফারেন্সিয়েট ফরম্যাট পেলাম। নেক্সট আমরা পেলাম ভেক্টর ইনস্ট্রাকশন ফিল্ড, আমরা ভেক্টর কম্পিউটার মডেলিং ডিজাইন করতে পারলাম। তো ডিফারেন্ট কনসেপ্ট আর দেয়ার, এখান থেকে আমরা ছোটো ছোটো কোয়েশ্চেন অনেক ক্যারি করতে পারি আমাদের সেমিস্টারে। নাও নেক্সট কোয়েশ্চেন ইজ ভেক্টর ইনস্ট্রাকশন fields. What are the different fields of vector instruction? The vector instruction consists of these fields. Number one is opcode, that is the operation code. Add, move, these are the multiply, these are the operation code. Next is the base address 1, this is the structure. Next is base address 2, base address 2. Next is base address destination, base address destination. Next one is address offset, that is address increment can be there. Address increment, address offset is required to provide the starting location or move to the particular location, another location. Next one is then after the address increment there is an address offset, then this is address offset, and finally the vector length. So there are the vector length, to find the length, VLR max. So these are the 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. This is the 8 field of 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. These are the 7 field of the vector instruction. First of all, opcode is the machine code. Opcode is the machine code to perform specific tasks. Opcode is the machine code to perform specific tasks. Opcode is the machine code to perform specific tasks. Number 2, base address are needed for source operand and result vectors. There are there are different base addresses there. Number 2, base addresses are needed for source operand. We have to calculate, add v1 v2 v3 pachi, v1 v2 source operand. Source operand mean v1 v2 added together and get the result of v3. Base address are needed for source operand. These are the source operand, and to store the result and stored result. The base address are needed for source operand and store result. Number 3, address increment. This is the space address increment. Next is address increment, is the space between elements. Address increment is the space between the elements. So address increment is the space between the elements. So opcode is the operation code instruction, the specific tasks. Base address is needed for source operand and store the result. Address increment is mainly provide the space between the elements, and offset. Next one is offset. So these are the field for vector instruction, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. These are the 7 field actually. So next one is address offset. Offset is the offset to the base address. And offset address are provided. So there is a offset there, address offset are added to get the effective address. So we have to add the base address and offset address. In case of suppose there is an array, suppose 0 1 2 3, the starting address is 0 and offset is suppose 2. 0 added base address plus offset is added to get the effective address. We have to move particular location, so offset is very required. It is provide the base address, it is used to provide effective address. So offset is starting to that particular address is known as offset. This is the distance from the starting to that particular memory. So offset address are very useful. And finally, the length of the instruction. The field determine the length of the instruction. The length of the instruction, vector length of the vector. So this is the vector length. Vector length. This is the vector length. This is length of the vector. So these are the vector instructions. These are the vector instructions that are very useful to calculate those values. Suppose we have to perform matrix multiplication. Example of vector processor. Example of vector processing. Suppose we have to multiply two vectors, vector 1 and vector 2. Suppose this is a vector A, there is a matrix A into B. We have to get the result of C. A consists of A1 1, A1 2 dot dot A1 n, A21, A22, A dot dot 2n, and n suppose M1, M2 dot dot Mn. This is a vector, and there is another vector is B11, B12 dot dot. This is one kind of matrix format. Okay. B1n, B21, 22, 2 row, 2 number row, 1 number column, 2 number এইভাবে আমরা মনে রাখবো। তো this way dot 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 A, M, B, M1, M2 and dot dot Mn. So we have to multiply this. Multiplication is very complicated task. It required more time. So we can perform matrix multiplication of huge length. So this is the calculation, and C will be there. C equal to C11, C12 dot dot C1n and dot 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 CM1, CM2 dot dot CMN. We know for the matrix multiplication, A should be Ij into B. B is the matrix JK. The row is I Mn. Suppose this is Mn. It should be NP, and the result of C is MP. Those M row mean M row. Suppose the number of row is M and number of column is N, and another is N row. This is the N node, N1. That should be N1. This is for example purpose. Now for mathematical purpose, this is N row and P column. P column mean number of column is P. That should be P. This is N1, N2, and this should be NP. There is a N row and P column. The multiplication of result of this C will be M row P column. There's a number of row is M, and there should be P column, 1P to NP. This is the rule for matrix multiplication, because we have know that the number of row and column, the number of column of first matrix should equal to the number of row in the second matrix. Then we get the result of M into P order. And suppose the matrix is 100 into 30 and B is 30 into 200, then the result will be C equal to 100 into 200, because 330 number of column is equal to the number of row of the second matrix. So the matrix multiplication is a very complicated task. So we have to perform this multiplication huge number. Matrix multiplication using vector processing has instruction set, vector instruction format. Vector instruction format. For multiplication, the instruction format is, first of all, operation code, that is opcode, base address, in source address, base address, and then the destination address, that is also a base address. For the calculation, destination address is the base address for the calculation. Result is the result, and the vector length. So this is the instruction format. This is the source 1 matrix for the source 1 A matrix, and this is the source 2 B matrix, and this is the destination, that is destination. This is also a base address, that is C. Now this is the instruction format for matrix multiplication using vector processor. This is the matrix multiplication using vector processor. Now the structure. This is the source A. This is source A. This is source B. Source A, source B. Connected to the multiplier pipeline. Connected to the multiplier pipeline. Then there is a adder pipeline which is used to add the calculation part and added one by one, and finally result is shifted. So this is the concept of matrix multiplication using vector processing. This is source A matrix, B matrix, they are multiplied together. Once a result is multiplied, then they are added together. Finally result is shifted to the output devices or anywhere, memory location or registers. So this is the pipeline concept using matrix multiplication.